Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and so much more as we go down a rabbit hole. And listen, I have over 200 videos on the channel. Make sure you stop by, check them out. I'm sure it's going to entertain you and also give you some insight and information. Now, I'm doing a new quick series here on Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Definitely very popular show. I'm going to be giving you the highlights of each episode, and hey, we're going to dissect this thing together. Of course, the basis of the show is for you basically to pop your balloon, but it's over the most simplest things that people get disqualified. So it's extremely interesting. So we're starting off with this guy's question, which I think is going to rub some people the wrong way or not. But hey, I want to get your opinion. Let's hear what he got to say, and then we're going to jump right into it.
So how often do you wear makeup?
I don't actually. I only wear makeup like on events, parties, maybe to the club, but on a regular basis, I don't wear makeup at all.
Okay. When you put makeup on, do you layer a lot? Does it take you hours to put makeup on, or does it take you 10 minutes, 30 minutes? How long?
Typically, it takes about a couple hours. Yes.
Okay. And obviously, makeup is a no for you, or?
Yeah, I get off work. Hey, boo, get ready. I'll be home in 30 minutes. Let's go out. I don't want to wait in the parking lot for another hour, 2 hours for you to do your makeup. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
You pretty though. You're really pretty. You got a great body. Yeah.
Thank you. He doesn't want to wait in the parking lot for a couple hours for me to get ready.
So Tony, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like his little swag. He's cute. So yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, cool. Let's head on back.
All right, so there you have it. Tony basically is like, listen, I ain't got time to be waiting. I get off work. I'm trying to be out and go enjoy myself and the rest of this day. So I can see it from both perspectives. Of course, as a man, I can relate to that because, of course, we hate waiting for women to get ready. But on the flip side, you do want them to look their best. Now, is this something that is a disqualifying factor for her? I don't know, because the rest of the guys on this show would most certainly give anything to be with this woman just solely based on how she looks, I imagine, first and foremost. And she actually has a lot of stuff going for herself. But then the crazy thing is they didn't even get a chance to try to see if we can work around that. Is it possible to curtail that? Because she did say that only when she's going to the club and things like that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not opposed to just being able to just get up and go. The interesting thing I found in the show, a lot of times people get disqualified based on, again, the simplest things. If you watch the full episode, she was disqualifying dudes based on their shoes. Yet, she was totally okay with this brother's get up, the white tee, the corduroy pants. And if you old enough to remember, you know that this hat that he had on was actually, it looks like from Mushmouth, if you're old enough to know Fat Albert. All right, so I'm kind of dating myself right there. I digress. Let's move on to more interesting highlights in this episode 14, Pop the Balloon. Let's go. All right, more is being revealed about Miss Lady over here. A couple more pop balloons coming on the way. This next brother poses a question to her, which does start to reveal a little bit more about herself. And which is important because, of course, we all know better than to just look at someone's physical attributes, as far as their body and their face and how good they look on the surface level. Not saying anything's wrong with her, but once you hear this answer, I'll let you tell me what you think, and then we'll discuss it. So again, now, if you guys want to see the full thing, then you got to go watch the whole show. But if you hear on Media Mesh, I'm talking about it. So it's going to be interruptions here and there with my commentary, because that's how we do it, Media Mesh. Let's get it.
So when you're in a relationship, how do you show your significant other that you care about them?
Just time and affection. I think my time is very valuable, and me giving my time is just something that I show for affection. I also, on special occasions, I give gifts sometimes, but I really feel like it's all on the man. I feel like you have to teach me how to cater to you, so it just depends the case by case scenario, on the type of person I'm dealing with.
Okay, we did get a pop balloon. Let's head on over here. Why did we end up popping?
Yeah.
Okay, so what in the world? Her time. Her time is how she shows affection. So basically, this would be a scenario, in my estimation, where she believes she's the prize. Nothing. Not saying she's a bad person, but that's definitely not the right answer. But dudes, he has a good insight. So yeah, I'm gonna let him say what he has to say. But I think that's definitely problematic when somebody say they time. You know. But I'll let him carry on. Let's go.
Wasn't really feeling her answer. Obviously, it's genuine, it's authentic, that's how you feel. But I feel like, you know, things that you want to do for your partner shouldn't really be predicated on what he does. I feel like you should just maybe know, are you a gift giver? Do you like quality time? You know what I mean? I feel like it's just innate. I didn't really feel like you had a good understanding of maybe what you typically like to do. So,
Okay.
Okay. And now, is he someone that is your type?
Yeah. He's somebody that I could give a chance. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. And we ended up getting a pop back here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
Yeah, I kind of agree with what he said. I was looking for a more specific answer, like actions that you would take to show him. But yeah, your answer was good in your own way. But yeah, for me, I was looking for a more specific answer. Yeah.
All right.
All right. One thing to note about this show, I will say, for the most part, this does show Black folks in a much better light than what we get to be seen on a regular basis. All right. So, of course, you have the unsexy reds of the world and all this, Megan Thee Stallions, all these little type of people. But at least the men in this particular show are showing up well. And on many shows, actually, the men show up very well, which I'm happy to see. And for the most part, the women show up well as well. Now, also, to a backward compliment, it appears a lot of times the women are more critical than the men. This is just my observation, but if you watch the show, then you tell me what you think. It's like, the guys are not really trying to hurt your feeling except for the Ninja Turtle dude, which is a whole nother story. But minus him, for the most part, the guys are respectful. You still beautiful, that type of deal, and some of the ladies just seem to pick the guys apart for the most, asinine reasons. But hey, that's what it is. But let's continue on. We dissecting this whole show today. So stay tuned, get your popcorn, get your drink on, whatever you do. Let's get it. All right. Well, as needless as it is to say, Homegirl did not find a match. The rest of the episodes is not that great, but I did find some highlights and some gems in here. Check out this next one. So this young lady has some interesting tattoo choices. So yeah, let's check this out.
Okay, time to. Ooh. Okay, let's go over here. Come on. Why do you end up popping our balloon?
There's a tattoo of a male on her leg, and I just keep looking at
It's
it.
Tupac and Biggie.
Okay. I just kept looking at and I couldn't tell what it was, so it made me think like, I don't know.
Okay. Wait, which side?
Where'd you see it?
Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Okay, you said it's Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah,
It was just,
I'm pretty tatted.
no, the tattoos is fine.
And then you said Lauren Hill's up here?
Yeah.
Sheesh. I see Tupac. Where's Biggie?
Yeah, I got Lauren Hill right here too.
Where's
Down here,
Biggie?
Right here on the side.
Oh, okay. Okay, so just her tattoos. That's the only reason why you ended up popping?
Yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. It just caught my attention. It was noticeable and it caught my attention.
Okay. All right, cool. So is Daryl someone that is your type?
It's cool.
He's cool. Okay, thank you. Let's go on to our next guy that ended up popping. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She gives a lot of one-word answers, like, and you don't really go back and forth. I feel like if we was alone and we was talking, you like, yeah, cool.
No.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Like,
Sorry.
yeah. So let's turn off. You're pretty though.
Thank you.
Is that how you use?
All right, what you guys think? Now, mind you, this is a young lady who says she's looking for a God-fearing man, and she has tattoos of people who I can only assume she idolized to some degree. She is a big fan of music, and I believe a music maker herself. But, what does that say about someone who has a tattoo of entertainers? So granted, he didn't look that deep into it. He just know that it was a man's face on her body. But she got Lauryn Hill, she got Biggie, she got Tupac. Is there anything to be said for that? You know, me personally, I don't think I would want some woman who has a tattoo of artists on them, even though, of course, yes, they could be quote unquote an inspiration. But, you know, is that idol worship? I don't know. Let me know. I mean, in reality, do these people even really matter that much to have them immortalized on your body? You know what I mean? These are people who make music, who came and served their purpose. But outside of that, I don't really think they're that important. All right, let's move on. All right. And the last female I'm going to talk about today, this episode really is not much to speak of. Trust me, I had to endure watching this whole thing just to give you guys the highlight. So hopefully you can give me a like. Okay. Because this wasn't really that interesting, to be honest. But this last girl, well, I mean, you can see for yourself, not really necessarily dressed the part. She had quite a few balloons pop. I think she's down to one, if any, at this point. But yeah, so let's see what happens in this exchange.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is King. I'm 24.
Okay.
Style, you know, you were really pretty though. I love your
you.
smile. You're really pretty. When I go out, I like to dress, you know,
Okay.
good and nice and all that. But I'm not really feeling it.
Okay, can I say this was a very last minute outfit? Like, I was so late, but I promise you I would have put it on way better. But thank you. I like your outfit though.
I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on over here.
All right, that's about it. Yeah, this is episode 14, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. You know, hopefully you guys had a chance to check this out and see what you think. I don't know that it's worth watching the full episode. So, hey, that's why you got me here at Media Mesh. All right. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and be on the lookout for more episodes where I dissect Pop the Balloon. The balloon. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. Till next time. Peace and blessings.